Oh, I probably should have tried one other thing. Oops. Let's see, does it say Dungeons and Dragons or Magic the Gathering? Nope, not Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering. There we go. Oh, lovely. Fun times, friends. All right. So what are we going to start with tonight? Imodane, right? Nope, that's Sauron. How about that one? Oh, that's the Beast. Did I not build Imodane? Let's figure out what I did with it. In spirit. Oh, there she is. All right. Imodane. So this is a one-trick pony, friends. It does one thing. And we're going to take all the mountains out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and even 30 mountains. Hey, Knight. Just relaxing tonight and entering some of the 12 or so decks that I've built over the last 6 months into Tapped Out. Let's count that again. So we're starting with Imodane, which is a ridiculous one-trick pony, and you know that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 mountains, and I will note that they all match. All right, there we go. So let's start with Imodane. The Pyro Hammer. There we go. And then right next to it, we type CMDR. And then Mountain. Do I really want to? Fine. March of the Machines, 30 of them. Fine. Oh, Lord. Outlaws, Murderers, Lost Caverns. Ah, there we go. March of the Machines. Which one is it? There it is. 30 of them. Is it still snowing? How deep is it by now? Pyro Hammer sounds like a character. Yes, it does. What version? That is the... Wow, that's the Baldur's Gate. It's the Baldur's Gate Mind Stone. There we go. Oh, Lord. Damn. I mean, you know, you live where you live, so things aren't going to stop. Oh, and you get a ban from Kick. All right. 4 a.m. Well, you live where you live, so it's not like it's going to shut shit down, you know? All right. Reverberate. Come on. Wow. And it is, the Universes Beyond Warhammer version. Look at that. Throes of Chaos. Really? For that much snow where you live? Huh. I remember walking to school uphill. No, but I do actually remember growing up in the Poconos and like school not shutting down for 6 to 8 inches of snow regularly. Chaos. Yeah. Increasing Vengeance. Yeah, I mean, of course, for that much snow. And this is the actual OG one from Dark Ascension. So, you know, I considered taking this Imodain deck apart, but I'm going to leave it together because it's fun every now and again to bring out a one-trick pony and make everybody try to stop you from doing the one-trick pony thing. Gratuitous Violence from Foundations, from Conspiracy. Here's the Twin. Huh, they reprinted that in the starter commander decks, huh? Yeah, I guess minus 50 will keep people home too, huh? Got Cave. I don't really care what edition that's from. Fork. This is a revised Fork. Mithril Coat. You know, I'm going to wonder where my Mithril Coat is someday, and I'm going to like, why is it in Imodain? But whatever. I don't know, man. The whole whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger is more accurately, whatever doesn't kill you just takes a whole fucking lot of time, effort, and energy that could be better spent doing something else. So building character is just another way for rich people to say, deal with it, you poor. All right. Hal the Horde. Yes, it does build Frostbite. This is indeed a proxy. I do not leave a Gauntlet of Might sitting around in my garage. Let's just say it's... Wow, it wasn't in revised, huh? They took it out even in revised. Let's say it's an unlimited, sure. Insult to Injury. Insult, Injury. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Ruby Medallion is a good idea to put in this deck. Endless Atlas, because as we just found out, there are 30 mountains. Indubitably. Commander Masters. That is the Commander Masters version. So I saw on Forged... Speaking of Commander Masters, I was on Forged and Fury looking at some of the Chocobo box stuff. And holy shitballs, the Eldrazi deck from Commander Masters is selling for like $600. That's some crazy shit right there. Just out of curiosity, let me take a look at it again real quick. Forged in Fire Gaming. Magic. Let's search for ELDRAZI. Magic the Gathering. Commander Masters. Nope, they don't even have that $600 one anymore. Sold out. Anyway. It's funny. I bought like 4 of them when they came out. I ripped them all apart. I think I have one together somewhere just so I could pull it out and be like, here it is, stock. That was Ellis, right? Yeah. Fire Servant. Like, it's just funny. Everything in this deck, you just kind of have to kill with me as soon as you see it. Like, there's nothing that's an awful threat, but it is when combined with Commander. Right? Like, for red instant sorcery deals damage, deals double. I bought them when they came out, but I also bought the what was the one that came out? It was like it had the bird in it, it had Edgar in it, it had Atraxa in it. No, it didn't have Edgar, it had Atraxa. Oh, hey, thanks for the storm. Look at that. Thanks for all the subs, friends. Look at you guys go. Yay. Thanks, Knight. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. While I sit here and talk out my ass about Fire Servants. Thank you, Commander Arsenal, it was. Did I add it? I did add a Fire Servant. Swift of Boots? Why would I ever put that in a deck? Why would I do that? I would never put Swift of Boots in a deck. Oh, let me find out. Now I gotta look. Commander Arsenal. Alright. Magic Gathering Wiki. What did you do? There's Commander's Arsenal. New line products is conceived for Commander format because it's success Commander. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, got it. Huh. I don't remember this. It was a collector set, not a... Like, it actually had decks. It wasn't just a thing. Like, collected Commander cards. Decks. Maybe Anthology? I don't know. It came in a lovely foil box with like 4 decks. I don't know, whatever. Who gives a shit? Cheska's Will? Why would I put that in a red deck? I think this is actually the Baldur's Gate version. Basilisk Collar. Why not? Gain some life, right? Duskmourn. Demolition Field. Which version? M3. That's fine. Fire Inscription. You know, it's funny how many of these Lord of the Rings cards are really just good Commander staples. Fire Inscription. Actually, just out of curiosity, is it only from... View all printings. Yep. Fire Inscription is only from Lord of the Rings. Huh. Alright, how many Commander decks do you ever see with this card in it? You ready? Deem Worthy from Amonkhet. Isn't that ridiculous? Like, you would never, ever, ever normally play that, right? But, what the hell? 7 damage to a creature, and with Immodane, that's 5 mana for 7 damage to each opponent. Alright, where am I? And Into the Maw of Hell for 6 mana. Right? Into the Maw of Hell. Here. Whoop. Another one you would never... Would you play it in a cycling deck? I guess, since you're doing 2 damage. This one is like... It's crazy. People don't expect it. How do... 13 damage? What? Yeah. To 1 creature for 6 mana. So... It's silly. Immodane's ridiculous. Sometimes it's just fun to see if I can get it to go off. Nobody's stupid enough usually to let it go, but... Every now and again, I'll have Boots and Greaves out at the same time, and oh well. Firebrand. Archer. Oh, right. Typing on the wrong screen. Stone Rain and 13 damage to 1 creature for only 6 mana. Exactly. Devil's Play. Choo-choo. This is actually from... No, I don't want Devil's Playground. I want Devil's Play. This is actually from the Sorin V. Tybalt deck. Alright. Humble Defector. Humble Defector. Hey, even when I spelled it wrong. Awesome. OG version from Fate Reforged. Cool. Cool. Oh, right. How could we not have a Wheel of Fortune in here? And I keep putting it in the goddamn wrong screen. Yeah, this is revised. Actually, you know what? I forget that I should do this. Things that are fun keys to the deck. Basilisk Collar is always fun when you put it on Immodane. It's good. Alright. So do folks have a good Thanksgiving? I actually made Thanksgiving dinner myself this year. I mean, usually we just do porterhouse or sea bass or something, or filet, but I made a turkey this year. Hooray for me. The Unruly Catapult. I love that all I had to do was type in Unruly Cat. I can go there. Stone Splitter Bolt. Train. Yeah. Still finding it rough to deal with not all of my family, just my sister who was excited for RFK, and I just can't go up there and hang out with them. I just can't. Soul Seer. Which version is it? M21. 6-pound ham in addition to turkey. Okay. Like, I guess you could wrap the turkey in the ham. This one's fun. Dual casting is always fun in that deck. Here. Nothing like tapping Immodane over and over again to to copy an instant or sorcery. Oh, Lord. All right. What's that going for nowadays? It's 40 cents. You can buy that card for 40 cents. There's a joke there in Her Husband Likes Ham. I'm not sure what it is, but... Shivan Meteor. There's a card you see all the time. Shivan Meteor. 13 damage to target creature. In my old age, I am becoming a fan of really well-made cranberry sauce, like with real, honest-to-God cranberries, and yeah. I actually saved some of the cranberry sauce, and I'm gonna do, like, it's almost like a preserve at this point, like with big chunks of cranberry, like big whole cranberries. So I'm gonna actually start making peanut butter and jelly wraps with crunchy peanut butter and really good leftover cranberry sauce, which sounds like a great PB&J to me. Shivan Meteor. Wisconsin. Huh. I would have thought it would have been like Maine or somewhere in New England. Thank you for that. I learned something today. Earth Tremor. Leyline Tyrant. Gotta have the crunch. Yeah, I mean, what's the point of peanut butter if it's creamy? Like, why wouldn't you just, like, I don't know, just not eat it? Oh, nice. I still have my grandmother's. How about that one? I still have my grandmother's Pyrex pans. Crazy shit, yo. Solemn Simulacrum. I also have a couple of my grandmother's old All-Clad. They're a lot newer, obviously. Solemn Simulacrum. Who cares? Foundations. Sure. Yeah. Which Soul Ring is this? Soul Ring from Raceway. What is it? Amonkhet? No. Aether Drift. God, that was such an awful set. Sorry. I don't know. There are probably some good cards, but it just came by so fast I didn't have time to sit with it. Arcane Signet from Tarkir Dragonstorm. There we go. Young Pyromancer version. Ooh, Jumpstart. Oh, look at that. I feel like I'm telling a story. Young Pyromancer right next to Pyromancer's goggles. And by the way, for those of you who saw the movie, this is the song that is playing when they're talking about how to get the cards made and like them all going down the conveyor belt and going in like the big wind blow tunnel at the end. And by the way, it is free on Amazon Prime. So if you have, well, that's free, but if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch the doc for free. I should probably drop that in the chat, shouldn't I? The link to that. How about I do that? I love that they put Jarell on there. Thank you for buying it. What came out? We appreciate it. Here is the link to the movie. Bloop. Hey, and by the way, for you guys who are like regulars on the channel and whatnot, if any of you decide you want extras or more of the playmats, just kind of send me a private chat and I'll see what I can do. Like, obviously don't buy 10 of them for resale or anything, but... because that is not the deal we have with the artists. Aw, the game or the real life show or the animated show or what's coming to an end? Oh man, so the actual like literally comic book is coming to an end. That kind of sucks. But I mean, you know what? If you don't do that, you eventually live long enough to suck. So I'm glad they're ending it while they're still good, right? Pyromancer's goggles. Magus of the Wheel. That is not the Commander Masters version. That is the 20 version. Thermal Alchemist. It's the Innistrad. Actually, it's just returned Innistrad. Alright, Midnight Hunt. 28 years. Holy shit, 28 years. I didn't realize it'd been around for that long. Wayfarer's Bauble. Good to know. You learn something new every day. I learned that and the cranberries in Wisconsin thing today. Ouch, Fat Vince Neil trying to sing. Ouch. Alrighty then. Lord of the Rings version. Oh, right. Why wouldn't I put a Nykthos in this deck? That seems like a good idea. Oh, no. There's no M in Nykthos. So, I'm on the fence about this Rodeo Pyromancer. I think I like it. It's not fast enough for, you know, CEDH or anything, but I'm pretty happy with it for this deck. Here. Right? Just a 3/4 that sits around. It's a nice little blocker, and whenever you cast your first spell each turn, add red. Otis said years ago that when the pirate with an eye patch shows up, the end of the series is coming, and he drew the pirate. Aww. No, Knight, you are not wrong. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh so hard. Oh, took a shower before coming out here. My hair's still wet, and it's freezing out here. All right. I hope so. Actually, it's some pretty cool art, too. I haven't actually spent some time looking at the art. Like, the embers rising in the bottom gives it that whole almost, what am I looking for? Like the enchantment creatures, the night sky thing. Alright, Rodeo Pyromancers. Bone Cutter. Bone Crusher. That's the... oh, that's an OG from Throne of Eldraine. Mixborn, thank you. Buried Rune. This Buried Rune is from Fallout. Ooh, what did they use for the Buried Rune in Fallout? I'm just curious now. Like, what scene in the game? What scene in the game is that? Holy shit! That's the DC Metro. That is the DC Metro in Buried Ruin from Fallout. I love it. All right, then. Commune with Lava. Oh, sorry. that got added poorly. That would be the commander version. Yep. Knight, this one's just for you, friend. Because, I mean, grafted exoskeleton on Imodane is amusing. Especially if you're going to do 13 damage to a creature. Sorry. Oh, Lord. You are absolutely right. All right, this is the OG from Scars of Mirrodin. Just out of curiosity. Scars of Mirrodin is only $6, $5. What does the All with One Commander look like? Why does it... Because it's rarer, of course. Just because it's rarer. There's no new art, nothing. Whatever. Alright. Okay. Beardy, whatever. God of Storytelling is always amusing in this deck. Storm Kiln. Come on. Storm Kiln Artist. There we go. This one is from Dragonstorm Commander. Alrighty, what have we got next? Street Spasm. So, Street Spasm works pretty well in here because I can use it to dink one creature or as a, yeah. No, wait. This is the OG from Ravnica. It's pretty useful, actually. Right? Because with Imodane, I want to hit one thing, but if I just need a board wipe, it's a little overcosted board wipe, but I got it. Alright. Dualcaster Mage. Why would I put that in here? This would be the Commander 21 version. Torbrand? Surely not. This would be the OG from Throne. Light up the stage because we need more cards. Which one is this? This is Adventures in the Forgotten Realm Commander. Baldur's Gate is fine. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Yep, that's a good one for here. Ooh, this is actually Signature Spellbook. Which version is this one? Oh, what does it say on it? It says Q06. I have no idea what that means. Q06. Q06. Pioneer Challenger decks. That's what it's from. Huh. Good to know. Spine Rock Knoll. Yep. Twinning Staff. Why would I ever want to double my spells? I know, right? Pioneer. Yeah. Streets in... No, it's actually from Commander 20. Faithless Looting. What? What's that one from? Yep. Meteor Swarm is one of the best cards in this deck. I love it. 3 red for 8 damage. And obviously I'm going to choose one creature. So yeah, Meteor Swarm. Choose one creature, 8 damage for 3 mana, and if Emodane's out. I think the last time I played this deck, I copied the spell twice. It was amusing. Brawl, what's that? Command Beacon. Tarkir Dragonstorm. It's kind of, since it's mono red, I don't have a lot of other things in there, so, you know, Command Beacon. People keep killing Immodane. I would very much like to cast Immodane for 4 mana late game. Torch the Witness. Murders of Karlov Manor. This one's fun too. Twice X damage. If there was excess damage, loot or investigate. Alright. I have a Heartless Hidetsugu deck, but it's always kind of amusing when it shows up in this one. It's actually an original from Betrayers. Man, I've been playing this game way too long. Electrostatic. Field. Guild. Vandal Blast. That's Ventures of the Forgotten Realm, but who cares? Electro Dominance. It's almost like this is a walk down some of the best cards in red. And that's a Tarkir Dragonstorm version. And Strionic Resonator, because why, if it's good once, why not twice? Yep. City on Fire. It's an awful card. Who would play that? Yeah, and it depends on your playgroup too. Like, you know, I'm not going to pub stomp somebody who's just learning the game. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play like my Porphyros deck against somebody who's just learning. I want to have fun. We all got together. We were playing in person last night, and I played. I warned everybody. I said I just updated it. I'm going to play Porphyros once and then put it away for the rest of the night, and I won on turn 4. Okay, we're done here. I'm done. I'm putting the deck away, and I played something fun, and I didn't win again for the rest of the night, but I had a good time. So, City on Fire, and everybody's best friend, the little gutter snipe. And honestly, your friend could literally just buy. Your friend could just buy a precon, and you know. Exactly. Like, you know, don't play Infect against somebody who's just learning. That's cruel. That's pub stomping, right? Play your weirdo decks, the decks that you built that like do something like Immodane, right? Like, it's a one-trick pony, and if it happens, it happens. But it only wins one way ever. It can only win one way ever. All right. Let's see if I entered it right. If I hit the save button. There we go. It is Commander legal, and according to Tapped Out, it is 99% casual. All right, what should I do next? Oh, put that there so I don't shuffle the fucker in. All right. What do we got? We got my World Tree deck. Sorry, the Prismatic Bridge deck. Bella, Sauron of the Lidless Eye, the Beast, Sig, River Cutthroat, and Inspirit. Let's do Inspirit, the artifact deck. Alright. I got a bunch of tokens. There's always an absent printer. Sorry, pardon my French. I don't know. What did I say? Alright, let me get at basic lands out first. Island. Plains. Good, I'm glad. And quite frankly, you know, if you've been playing long enough, it shouldn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to me if somebody wants to proxy whatever. Like, I'm not playing for fame, glory, and money. I'm playing for fun, so. Do I really only have that many? I'll bet you I have two of each basic land, just to keep it up. 3 islands. All right. Okay. So let's get it going here. All right, this one's good. Let's add a deck. Alright. Inspirit. Artifact Shenanigans. INSPIRIT. Artifact Shenanigans. Actually, can't touch this. Let's call it can't touch this. Everything's fucking X-proof. I'm sure I'm the only one who's ever thought of that name for this deck. Ever. In the history of ever. Mildly updated precon. All right. Am I spelling it wrong? INSPIRIT. Flagship vessel, right? It is a foil. Let's add it and call it our commander, CMDR. All right. That is what we are playing with right now. How many planes we got? 2. I love that they're calling these Eternal Legal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for all those stupid lands that were in the Avatar box that have individual numbers on them and the little jumpstart symbol. It's ridiculous. Edge of Eternities. 2 planes, right? Yep. Mountain. Edge of Eternities, 2. I miss any comments? Just making sure while I was looking down here. Wait, who was building a cube? Someone was building a cube at the LGS on Friday, had naughty, so there was just, I don't know just how bad it is and how now it's legal in exactly one format, and it's not even that good in Vintage. Oh, you know what, a cabbage merchant? I have the, what is it? I have the, how many cards does cabbage appear in? So there's a cabbage merchant. It's selling for $22. Jesus. All right. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, create a food token. Yeah, that's silly. Tap 2 untapped foods, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever a creature deals combat damage, you sack a food token. Alright. But it's not for each point of damage, so if like you get hit for 10, it's still 1 food. Whatever. You really like the food. You are very much into the food decks. This is what I thought you were talking about. I pulled like 4 of them. My cabbages! First line is whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell. Yup. Nah, it's going nowhere but up. Alright, what do I do? I got mountains, plains, 2, and 3 islands. I don't know why I'm caring about the actual right version, but I am. Edge of Eternities, 3. Alright, here we go. Nope, none at all. Doesn't need any ways of double tokens. Nope. Alright, Tekuthal. So, it's going to be amusing how many of these cards are stock in the deck. Okay, alright, I did add a Darksteel Forge. That didn't come stock in the deck. Yeah, I did not, that did not come stock. So what else is in it? Like, if you're doing a cube, right? That's fine, because if you don't put in the things that break Nadu, then, right? You can only do so much with it if you don't have the tools that allow you to break it. Edge of Eternity's Commander. You know what? I'm just going to do a little pile here off to the side of cards that were not stock in the deck, and we'll see how many I get at the end. All right. Tekathal's in. All right. Experimental Augury. All right, fine. There was no Cyclonic Rift stock in the deck either. Oh, Lord. All right, fine. No Flux Channel either. I put the Flux Channeler in myself as well. Joyra was stock. I know. Tekuthal was stock in this deck. Yep. Did I spell it wrong? Jhoira. Joyra Weatherlight Captain. Edge of Eternities. Yep. Glacial Fortress. Boop. Spire of Industry was stock. Just out of curiosity. It's not Spoira, S-P-I-R-E, of Industries. Industry. Yeah, no, Spire of Industry is like a 20-cent card. I don't know what J-Bro was talking about. She didn't have one. I'll give her one. Alright. Yeah, okay, there was no Fierce Guardianship either. Thrumming Bird. I dicked around with both of them. I still think Inspirit's the better one. What am I looking for? All right, Thrumming Bird. It's the other things have hexproof and indestructible is just too much, right? Like it's hard to give that up. Thrumming Bird. Edge of Eternity's Commander. This threefold Thunderhulk has done fucking... Wow, it's been amazing. Every time I've played this deck, this card has been head and shoulders one of the best cards in it. Just, hexproof, indestructible. Yeah, and you can just start throwing more and more counters on it. Every time it attacks, it just poops out more gnomes. It's been amazing. Everflowing Chalice. Yeah. This Surge Conductor is stupid. Yeah. Here. What's it selling for? Hey, less than $1. I mean, whenever another non-token artifact enters proliferate, okay. I should really probably buy like 20 of these. I'm really not into it for investing, but this seems like a thing that people should be buying a bunch of. Yeah. Okay, Supreme Verdict did not come in the deck, but, I mean, why not? Particularly when all your shit's indestructible. Shivan Reef. The Insight Engine was good, too. Particularly when you could just put a bunch of counters on it, like, just by playing it. Card's ridiculous. Zabaz? What is Zabaz? Do I know what Zabaz is? Oh, yeah. That's silly. Yep, little waspy boy. And there's no D, well, P-E-N-T-A-D, P-R-I. There we go. So this card got new life with this deck. Pentad Prism, Edge of Eternity's Commander. Thought Monitor. Card's good. Good card. Just out of curiosity. Where did it come first? Modern Horizons 2. It's from Modern Horizons 2. Got it. Steel Overseer. Astral Cornucopia. Doop doop. Rugged Prairie. Edge of Eternity's Commander. Furnace. Steam vents. Oh, steam vents are going to be in Lorwyn Eclipse. Look at that. They're going to do the Shocklands. Good to know. Battlefield Forge. Edge of Eternity's Commander. Silver Bluff Bridge. Edge of Eternity's Commander. Skycloud Expanse. Don't speculate. Like, and you can take that in any way you want. Don't speculate on cards, and don't speculate on cards. So I don't know if anybody else has an Inspirit deck. This Depth Shaker Titan, it may or may not stay in. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Depth Shaker Titan. This thing. Right, any number of non-target become 3/3. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Right. I don't know. I guess it would be good in a treasure deck. Right. Yeah. I mean, it could be just killer in a treasure deck. It's not the greatest in here, though. The key to the deck. I'm annoyed that they didn't put an Inexorable Tide in the deck, which I had to add. Alright. That's an OG from Scars. Like, how do you do a Proliferate deck that doesn't have an Inexorable Tide in it? Alright, come on now. The Patrolling Peacemaker is pretty good, too. Alright, it's getting colder out here, man. Patrolling Peacemaker. Whenever an opponent commits a crime. I did put a mechanized production in, yes. From Aether Revolt. Alright, so we're about halfway through the deck, and I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards so far. So I guess I've probably swapped out a good 20% of the deck. So I guess maybe it's not mildly updated. Wake the Past. Not spectate, speculate. Yes, you can certainly spectate because it's going to be fun to watch. All right. Magistrates. Okay, this card went nutty. This actually... Yes, I get it. I get why the deck card needs to be added to the deck. Right. What's it? Is it up? All right, it's still only about $10, and you could actually get a cheap one for $4. Good. But yeah, like you could just take an extra turn almost every other. Like you might actually be able to take infinite. There's a couple of ways to take infinite turns with it. So yeah, I get why it needs to be in the deck. Core 19 version. Karn's Bastion. Yup. Came in the deck. So I think the last time this came in a deck was Atraxa, right? Crystalline Crawler. Oh, the Anthology, right. So Commander 16, Anthology, and Commander. And Edge of Eternities. It's actually been great in this deck, and it's been great in Atraxa. I actually left it in my Atraxa deck, because my Atraxa deck is creatures. Tezzeret's Gambit. I came in the deck too. With those Research Craft. Uthros. That's what it is. No? Spell it. Uthros it is. Okay. Uthros. That thing. Did I add the right card? Okay, I did. Academy Ruins. Who would ever add that card to this deck? Oops. Oh, wait. I'll put it here with the stuff that I added. Dispatch. See the Synod. Up. Clifftop Retreat. You know, Blood Moon would really kind of fuck this deck. I think I have like 7 basic lands in it. But then again, I have a lot of artifacts that make mana. Precons have definitely been getting more power. Well, it's, I mean, they have to sell the precons to sell the chase cards in them, right? So if they're going to push it to sell more cards, then yeah. They really have a problem, by the way, with competitive play and standard. Like, standard is just a mess. It's been a mess for a long time. Clifftop Retreat. Yes, I added Dovin's Veto. Or the Spark. Voyager, Quick Welder. Hey, because we needed more. We need more cards that make Artifacts 1 cheaper. Right. Slightly less of a dumpster fire with the banning of Vivi. Yeah. Our good friend Einith has a Vivi deck, and he played it once, and we just kind of watched him play it and sat there and died. we just watched it. Voyager, Quick Welder. Swan Song came in the deck. Bloop. Kido. Is this the one you said was a better commander? Let's bring it up. I'm curious. All right, whenever it's tapped, proliferate. Yeah, I could see that. I like the proliferate, but I like the indestructible and hexproof better. I get it. 2 different play styles. It's a pretty cool card. Like, there are so many ways to untap it as often as possible, and yeah, proliferate people out. Alright. Ripples of Potential. Edge of Eternities Commander. Soul Ring. What? Why would I ever put that in there? I loved it. I mean, you know, I'm actually kind of happy that they're giving people a chance to do new art for Soul Ring. But there's like a new Soul Ring art, sometimes 4 in every set. Chrome Seed. So I was talking to Donato, and this is the last card he ever did for Magic the Gathering. Chrome Seed. Chrome Host Seed Shark. This thing. I'm sad we're not going to get more Donato art in Magic the Gathering, but he has good reason for saying fuck off. So. Oh, did he say? Of course he said. I mean, you know the whole where they allowed somebody to AI rip off his art and then didn't really do anything with him about it, and the fact that there was an internal. I'm going to keep my mouth shut about this. There are attorney-client privilege things, but there are other reasons, publicly available reasons that he can't. That you can find out. So I highly recommend you go look at Donato's social media. But yeah, Chrome Host Seed Shark is his last card for Magic. Cyberdrive Awakener. Sorry, what's the white card? Can you remember? Tell me. I'll bring up the white card if you remind me what it was. Trouble in Pairs, right? Yeah. So that is an AI ripoff. Not AI. It's literally the artist ripped off Donato's old work. Like, it's literally the exact image. So, yeah. And if you read what he said about it, and I tend to agree with him, the time frames and the very low pay, pushing artists to work under these deadlines, and the fact that if you adjust for inflation, artists have actually gotten a pay cut over the years. Never mind that, but what they can and can't do with the art, make prints, playmats, whatever. And if they do playmats, they have to go through a very specific deal at Ultra Pro. There's a lot of moving parts. I'm not going to go terribly into detail on it, but check out their social media. Check out Donato's social media, and you'll get more of an idea. All right, Cyberdrive Awakener. Boop. That is amazing in this deck. Dance of the Manse is actually really good in this deck. From Throne of Eldraine. Let me bring it up. So, yeah, return up to X target artifact or non-artifact, non-aura enchantment cards, mana value X or less to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, they are 4/4 creatures forever, in addition to their other types. So, it's a really good card in this deck. And you can pick one up for 72 cents. Clock of Omens. That would be Clock of Omens would be one of those ways to break the shit out of Kilo. Clock of Omens. And, oh, I don't know, the Magistrate's Scepter taking other turns. M13. What? No, I would never put an unwinding clock in here. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the OG from Phyrexia. Yeah, let's leave that there. That's it. Organic Extinction. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, are there other printings of this? RGANICEXT. So, Neon Dynasty Commander. So it's printed in Neon Dynasty Commander, Murders at Markov Manor, and here. So the only way to get this card is to buy a commander deck. Or to, yeah. Imagine that. Enthusiastic Mechanaut. What? Yet another way to make your artifacts cheaper? Yeah. Ethereum Sculptor? Huh? Yep. I think one of the things I like about this deck, or at least the 3 or 4 times I've played it so far, is that it's multiply redundant, right? Like there's 3 pieces, there's 2 or 3 pieces that do everything the deck needs to go. You know, Lux Artillery, Rustvale Bridge. Yep, Patrolling Peacemaker. There it is. Thousand Moon Smithy is fun in here too. There. Yep. Transform it and yeah. Like just whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell using this mana, make another one of those fucking things. It's nutty. Alright. Yeah, I should go here. That's kind of the key to the deck too. Fabled Passage. Reliquary Tower. Why would I ever add a Reliquary Tower in here? I love that the Phyrexian Metamorph came standard in the deck. That's fun. Arcane Signet. Eternity's Commander. Cascade Bluff. Doop, 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 doop. Sulphur Falls. Alright, I did add a Sacred Foundry. Basically, I added better lands. Alright. Deep Glow Skate. I kind of had to add that one. I added the Sword of Truth and Justice. I mean, come on, Sword that proliferates? Why not? Come on, can you really have a deck that has white in it without Teferi's Protection? I added the Darksteel Citadel because we are in an Artifacts Matter deck, and it's the M15 version. There have been a lot of printings of this. Do I have 2 Lux Cannons in here? Oh, Lux Artillery. All right. I was going to say, did I put 2 in by accident? Lux Cannon. Yeah. Purely because I don't own a copy. Yeah, it's just, there are some cards that are just silly. Like, yeah. Like, they had to know these things were going to be chase cards. They put them in a deck. You have to buy the deck to get the chase card, right? It's a great business model. And by great, I mean rapacious. Powered auto generator. This card has been crazy in this deck, too. Powered auto generator. And yes, this is one of my old school copy artifacts. This is a revised. Yeah, it's revised. Swimfoot boots. This would be a cool from the Brothers War version retro. Oh. Mystic Monastery. Moxite Refinery. This came in the deck, right? Moxite Refinery. It's 30 cents, so not the greatest card. What do I do with it? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is one of the things that allows me to go infinite with the Magistrate Scepter. Whoops. Yeah, you get a ban. Bloop. Hey, homie. Who the fuck uses homie? Like, seriously. Who the fuck uses that word anymore? Buried Ruin. Came in the deck. Tundra. Yeah, that came in the deck. Alibou came in the deck. Libou. That's not on the bonus sheet. It's the Edge of Eternity's Commander. Razor Tide. Okay, yeah, I did add an Urza. So it's just a straight up MH. Mycosynth Gardens. Mycosynth Gardens. Command Tower. What? Why would I put a command tower in a commander deck? Resourceful Defense. Just out of curiosity. It's only 40 cents. This one is a crazy one too in this deck. All will be one. All kinds of shenanigans. All kinds of crazy shenanigans. Right? Whenever counter does that much damage, yeah. That gets nutty real fast. Dark Steel Reactor. Alright, Talisman of Progress. Okay, I don't think I could say this is lightly modified. This is a pretty heavily modified deck. I have a good 25 cards that I swapped out, if not 30. As in bedbugs and ballyhoo? What did I miss? Solar array. Oh, actually, Solar Array was actually pretty nice in this deck. It works pretty well. It's only 21 cents, too. I should buy a couple of those, too. Plateau. I put in a lot more Monoroks, too. I think this deck was lacking in some Monoroks. Activity. Outercore Wastes. And there's a lot of cards in this deck that benefit. Oh, Shenanigans and Ballyhoo and the Heebie-Jeebies? Right. Got it. Outercore Wastes. Edge. And, like, how would you do this? How would you make this Precon without a Mystic Forge in it? Whatever. That's just silly. All right, let's see if I hit the button, if I entered everything in right. I did. And it tells me it is 96% casual, this deck. 96% casual with like 3 dual lands. Academy Ruins the Shock lands. Fierce Guardianship, Cyclonic Rift, Unwinding Clock, all will be one. Multiple ways to get infinite turns. Yes, I'm 96% casual. I would certainly never try to play this with a newbie. That's ridiculous. All right, that's 2 down, friends. Let's see how many I can get done tonight. I have 5 more over here on the side of my desk. Oh. All right. Let's see. Ooh, let's do Bellow. Bard of the Brambles next. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we use Tapped Out because it's a legacy thing. We've been using it forever. I could probably just export everything and go over to like Monobox or what is it, Crystal something or but since it's all here, it's here. Moxfield, thank you. All right, because I could export it as a CSV. All right, take a breath before I do Bellow. Pardon me. So by the way, there are 3 game changers in this, right? So that would put it in what bracket? I guess that would put it in bracket 3, right? Maybe 4? That's about 4 was probably a better idea for this one. It's not CEDH, it's not a 5. All right. Add a deck. This is Bellow, Bard of Beating Shit. Bard of Beatdown. There we go. I don't know. I'll come back and rename it later. It is Commander EDH. Pretty standard Bellow deck. Period. It wins by beating you up with big artifacts and enchantments. And enchantments. Yeah, I think, you know, my deck is a 7, lies somewhere between 3 and 4. Right? Alright. Bellow Bard of the Brambles. This is a foil, and it is my commander. CMDR. You know what? Let me take the basic lands out. Yeah, I know, right? Instead of everyone having the 1 to 10, my deck's a 6 or a 7. Everybody's deck is now at 3.5. Yep. You are not wrong. Alright. Green, red, green. So it's hilarious. Steel Wrecking Ball is actually awesome in this deck. Comes in, throws for 5 damage, and becomes a 5/5 indestructible every turn. It's silly. It's like a throwaway common from Spider-Man. Red, red. Oh. You get to see the deck while I'm doing this. Ashburns, Forest. Bootlegger Stash is fun in here too. Green, 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 green. Yep. Alright, that should do it. Green, green, red. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 forests. They're not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fine, I'll go back to... not Duskmourn, but Bloomburrow. And of course... Hey, John, how's it going? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 forests. It is just entering the decks that I've built over the last 6 months and not done a damn thing with. And then, how many mountains? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 mountains. And they are from, sure, Aether Drift, Foundations, Duskmourn, Bloomburrow. Boop. 8. Alright, now we do real cards. What do we got? Unnatural Growth, because, you know, makes everything bigger, plus becomes a 5/5 indestructible. Right, and actually I should bring up Bellow. Part of the Brambles. Right, Unnatural Growth. This is from Bloomburrow Commander. I think it came in the deck. Evercoat Ursine came in the deck as well. You know, it's fucking freezing out here. I'm just curious. Come on. Windows weather says it is... Ooh, 31. All right, that explains it. So turn that up a little bit. If that gets really loud, let me know. Alright, Evercoat Ursine is in. Garrick's Uprising. What? Dun, 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 dun. Just out of curiosity. Alright. Well, everything's been stocked so far, even though I'm like 4 cards in. Alright. Garrick's Uprising. Stomping Ground was not stock. Alright. So Predator Flagship is actually a fun ad for this. Truly. I mean, it's a 5/5 indestructible creature, right? Which version is this? This is actually Commander 14. Alright, Cruel Signet. Yep. Nature's Lore. Dun, dun. Oh, welcome to Twitch, John. Edge of Eternity's Commander. Yep. Talisman of Impulse. Did you have a good Thanksgiving, John? I made a turkey breast that would feed 10 people and I didn't realize it. So I have so much turkey left over. Like turkey for days. Dun, dun, dun. Bloomburrow. Dun, dun, dun. Ash Barrens. Yep. And this would be one of the original OGs. There's so many. Arcane Signet. Why would you add one of those? Bloomburrow. Good. Glad it was very chill. Outpost Siege. I think I added both Sieges to this deck. Oh, actually, certainly the Outpost Siege came in the deck. Alright, Gratuitous Violence came in the deck. Let's see, Bootlegger Stash came in the deck too. Like that's a little stack of good cards that came in the deck. Like seriously, look at that. Those cards came in the fucking deck. Hey Jay, I will have some water. Jay Burry, I only have 4 more decks to enter into Tapped Out, and then I'm caught up. After this one, that is. Let's see, what was the other thing I added? Bootlegger Stash. Okay, there we go. Shut up, you. I will enjoy it while it lasts, actually. Harmonize came in the deck. And they put Harmonize in a lot of things. I put a Mountain Valley in. Where did I put... What is this one from? This is from Commander 17? 18. How many decks have I pre-ordered? The only thing I can think of that's pre-ordered is like April's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Tendershoot Dryad, which came in the deck. I don't think I pre-ordered it. Maybe. When is Lorwyn coming out? January? Anybody? Gwendolyn, I know you're looking very much forward to it. What's the date? Westward Bridge. January 26th. There you go. Alright. Grothma came in the deck? That's awesome. Here, just for those who don't know. Grothma's ridiculous. Yeah. Right? So basically, it's a card draw engine. I play it, I attack with, like, I don't know, a 5/5 creature, have it fight Grothma. Well, actually, you know, whatever. And I draw 5 cards. It's pretty cool. Alright. I added a Jund Panorama. Oh, right. I love that art, by the way. Jamie Jones. Jund Panorama. This is, wow, this is an old one. Commander 13, yep. Galta? Why would that be in this deck? Because I didn't realize Nick has a Bellow deck. When all of those enchantments turn into creatures on your turn, you can often play Galta for 2 green. Anyway. Galta, Primal Hunger. And it's the... No, it is the Bloomburrow Commander version. Yay! Cave Girl has new pillows, and she just texted NPC and her husband saying the pillows are working really well, so that makes me happy. I'm gonna like that text message. Yay! Just checking in. Alright. All the better to slaughter me. Yes. Yes. I don't know, man. I don't think she wants to smother her caregiver, but I can be an asshole. Beast Within. Oh, god damn it. I didn't wait for it to come up. Boop. Beast Within. And this is the Bloomburrow version. God, it's in everything. Beast Within. I mean, it's a good card. I was talking about this card last night with NPC. Barrier Breach. Such a good card. Here. This thing. Exile up to 3 enchantments. For 3 mana, exile 3 problems. And cycling. Like, I put this in pretty much everything that's green. I really like it. I did add it, right? Yeah. Taiga. Why would I ever put that in there? Mana fixing. Who needs mana fixing? Let's see. Primeval Bounty came in the deck. Foundations version. It's Bloomborough. Here, Primeval Bounty. I mean, it becomes a 6/6 indestructible creature every turn and does all those things. It's pretty fun. Exactly, John. You do not need to have all the targets. Soul Ring. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know why I bother. Sure, why not? Aether Drifts. Aether Drift Foundations. Foundations. Where's the Bloomborough one? There's the pretty... Nope. That one. Lotus Cobra came in the deck. Sure. Because there's nothing broken about a Lotus Cobra. No one would ever break that card. Ugh. Essica's Chariot. Yep. Came in the deck too. Bloomborough Commander. Okay, I did add the Thunderhoof Bailoff because why not? Thunderfoot Bailoff. Ah. Oh, yeah, it added it. All right, cool. Wear down. Bloomborough. What the hell's wear down? Did I leave it in here for a reason? Destroy it. If its gift is promised, destroy 2. Yeah, alright. Destroy 2 artifacts or enchantments with the gift. Not bad. It's 13 cents. Decimate. It's pure fucking value. It really is a good card. Alright. Reign of Riches. From Commander Bloomborough. Here it is. Good card. You know, I could probably, like, tweak this to be a treasure deck and do some weird things with it, but sometimes it's just fun to beat people up with a 6/6 enchantment that, or with an enchantment that turns into a 6/6 indestructible creature, right? Alright. Goreclaw came in the deck. Yep. Great card. Steve. Nope, not Bloomborough Commander. There we go. I mean, hey, I'm not here to kink shame. I'm just here to kink ask why. Trailbreaker Scout. Trail Tracker Scout. Trail, Trail, Tracker. Yeah, there we go. What is this thing? Why did I leave it in? Oh, that's not bad. 20 cents? I should buy a couple of those. Whenever you expend 8, return up to 1 permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That's a Monodork. It's not an elf, though. It's a raccoon. Alright. Felwar Stone. Sure. Bloomborough. Teapot Slinger. This one's kind of fun. I left this one in on purpose. Like, with conscious thought, I left this one in. Whenever I expend 4, deals to each opponent, like, just because BELLO. Right? So all my artifacts and enchantments are for CMC, so, you know, there's a ton of things that are going to be triggering the Teapot Slinger. Like every turn. And it's a 3/4 body. Not bad. Felwar Stone. Teapot Slinger. I love that it's literally throwing teapots filled with incendiary shit. Like, that art is silly. Yeah. Teapot Molotovs. Grum Gully. Since most of the things in this deck are not humans, Grum Gully's working pretty well. Right? Alright. Eternal Witness. Why would I put that in here? It's an OG from Fifth Dawn, baby. I'll put that there. Hedron Archive came in the deck. Burrow Commander. Garrick's Pack Leader. There's a good amount of card draw in this deck. Can never have too much card draw. Put a Springloom Druid in here. Seemed like a good idea. Oop. Right. There's no U in Springbloom. Alright. Domri, the cool foil one I left in here too. It just came in the deck. Alright, Domri, Anarch of Bolas. This is the Bloomburrow Commander one. It is foil, add. Path of Discovery. Yep. It's the Bloomburrow version. I think I put a Guardian Project in here. I'm pretty sure I did. Spine of Ishaw. Great card in this deck. Yep. Wild Scar. Scouring Maw. Wild Seer. Well, then pet LB, of course. If he's being insistent, pet him. What's your Scouring Maw? New Dragon's Approach deck with no Thrumming Stone? Alright, cool. Oh, he decided to go to his food. Aw. Foil. Cinderglade. Ugh. Oh, wow, it's 11 o'clock. Tarkir, Bloomer. They put a Cinderglade in fucking everything now. Rootbound Crag. I mean, food is always going to be more interesting than we are, so. Bloomburrow Commander. Command Tower. I love that there were like 4 different command towers for Final Fantasy. Blasphemous Act. Which is crazy in this deck because it leaves all your enchantments intact to attack with next turn when you play Bellow again. Aw, that's very cute. Skullwinder. No, this is the actual one from Commander 2015. Here's that silly card. I'm telling you, man, it's great in this deck. It's a throwaway common from Spider-Man. Steel Wrecking Ball. Like, how many artifacts and enchantments just throw 5 damage when they come in, right? Sometimes you just gotta throw Steel Wrecking Ball at something. Thought Vessel. From Attenborough. The Happy Motor is wrong. Aww. Glidon, why do you feel like I made a mistake with your enchantments? Thought Vessel. Yes. Sheltered Thicket. Give me 10 minutes and I will bring you a cooperative cat. Period. LOL. Alright. I'm going to try and add Thought Vessel. I need to add a Sheltered Thicket. Adaptive Enchantments Precon quickly shifted into 5-color pile. Well, who's the commander? Thought Vessel. Sheltered Thicket. This is Bloomburrow Commander. Tally Primal Storm. Bloomburrow Commander. Rogue's Passage. Why would you ever put a Rogue's Passage in this deck? Alright, I did this with the other one. So, alright. So Universes Beyond. Rogue's Passage. I want to see. I pulled up the other Fallout Universes Beyond, and it was actually the DC Metro for Jayberry. So let's see. Rogue's Passage, right? Rogue's Passage. Let's look at all the versions. View all prints. Alright, so what is this? This is... Oh, it's the railroad. It's Boston. Alright, so it's somewhere in Boston under a church. Alright. Gilded Lotus is great in this deck. Alright. Come on. Came in the deck, so why not? Well, when they're talking about the railroad and the synths, right, I go with the most recent one in Boston. And it looks like that church basement in Boston where you first meet the underground. So I've only played the game like 10 times. I thought the Minutemen base was outside, like somewhere out in the outskirts. I may be wrong. Yeah, no, it was an island. It was the Minutemen base. Wasn't it an island? The former fort in the Sound. It's a real place. I forget what it's called. Gilded Lotus, Reliquary Tower. And this would be the Bloomburrow version. This card is better than it has any right to be. Airship crash. Right? Artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying, instant speed for 3, or cycling. I'm pretty happy with this card. Right? It's 3 cents. But, I mean, you get a good selection of shit that you can blow up with it. Three visits. Because we need the ramp. Rampity ramp. Berserker's Onslaught. I love the name of this card. Roiling Hamsphere. I'm going to bring it up. Roiling. Yeah. Oh, come on. Rolling. Sorry, not roiling. Rolling. R-O-L-I-N-G. Hamsphere. There it is. It's a vehicle. +1/+1 for each hamster you control. Whenever it attacks, create 3 hamster creature tokens. Yeah. It's actually a pretty fun version of that mirror construct thing, the mirror. So, anyway. Yeah. 13 cents. I should buy some more of those because it's fucking hilarious. Mirror Battlesphere, thank you. It's a rolling hamsphere. I love the rolling hamsphere. Mossfire Valley. Mossfire Valley. All right. You should play it again. It's fun. I'm thinking about playing a 5th playthrough of Baldur's Gate because I'm just about to finish Borderlands. The new Borderlands. Pyre Swipe Hawk. I remember this thing being fun. Yeah. Pyre Swipe. P-Y-R-E-S-W-I-P-E. This thing. Flying Haste. When attacks gets +X or X is greater than mana value of artifacts. Whenever you expend 6, gain control of an artifact for as long as you control the hawk. It's a pretty cool card. Alright. Farseek. Yeah, Farseek. Rampity ramp. And this is the Bloomborough version. Because they put it in everything. I love buying precons for the same 10 cards over and over. Starstorm. Bloomborough Commander. Alright. Karplusan Forest. Yep. 8. Yeah. I love that they put Kodama the East Tree. They reprinted it in this thing. There it is. So let's see. It's only $2.20. $2.25. Sunbird's Invocation. I think I put a Sunbird's Invocation and a Warstorm Surge in here. No, I didn't put a Warstorm Surge because it's mostly artifacts and enchantments that are coming in. But Sunbird's works for anything. Alright. Look, don't get your hopes up. Just smile and be happy that they're taking us back to a beloved world and they don't fuck it up. So, I am not kidding. Thickest in the thicket. It's a good card too. Because, you know, Big butt raccoons. All right. Greater good. Bloomberg Commander. Thran Dynamo came in the deck. Wandertail Mentor. Came in the deck. Oh, I guess Warstorm Surge is in here. Came in the deck. Oh, there it is. So they're both in there. Wooded Foothills. So I didn't make that many changes. I think I only swapped out like 12 cards. Cultivate. Not Duskmourn, but Bloomburrow. I did add a Lurking Predators. That was certainly not in the deck. And this is the M10 version. Rockfall Vale I added. Yeah. And this is the Innistrad version. And the last card is the Chaos Warp from Bloomburrow. I think I'm going to call it a night, folks. My voice is going. We're at 3 decks out loud reading them and talking to you guys, and my voice is going nutty. So, Bloomburrow Commander. There it is. All right, I'm going to hit Add Deck and see if I added the right amount of cards. Aha, I did. My deck is legal. All right, this one is 94% casual. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, it has been a very long week. This week has been a long 2025. These last 2 weeks have been a very long 2025. So, thanks for hanging out, folks. I have to get these things. I only have 4 decks left to enter. So if I'm lucky, I'll get them done this weekend. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. I think we are definitely playing tomorrow night. Let me check and see who's playing with us. I know NPC is on. Let's see. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't do it while I'm sharing that screen. So hold on. Balls! Balls! Balls indeed. All right, there's the spreadsheet. So it looks like tomorrow night is Sunday the 30th. Me, NPC, Jayberry, and John. You're on. There you go. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We'll be on at 8 o'clock. I'll see you guys like 7:45. So, balls indeed. Good night, friends.